Hi, welcome to my kitchen. This is one of my favorite places, and it's one of my dog's favorite places too. And this we're going to come our reflection today for Corpus Christi, right? Because Corpus Christi, of course, we know as the feast where Jesus gives us, we celebrate Jesus giving us his body, right? His body and blood. And I think for Faith at Home this week, what would help is thinking about places, right? Of course, we're going to eat in the kitchen, right? Again, my girl really, she really loves the kitchen, right? Right, Cragley? This is one of your favorite places? Good girl. Right, and I think to increase our faith at home, it's helpful to think about that we all have places that we do certain things in, right? When you want to eat, you come to the kitchen. When you want to do your homework, maybe you go to a desk, right? Or you go to the library if you're a student. When we could go to libraries in schools. If you want to work on your vehicle, where do you go? You don't go to the bathroom, you go to the car, you take a shower in the bathroom. And so this also helps us in our faith life. How does this help us in our faith life, Father Dave? It helps us because if you have a set place to pray, it is so much easier to slip right into your prayer life. If you have I like to tell people sometimes, you have to have maybe a special chair in your house where you get your coffee, your tea, or your glass of water, your lemonade, and your prayer book, your scripture for the week, and you sit down there and you pray there, right? You do certain things in certain places. When you're in the garage, it's time to start working on the tools and it's time to start working on the car. But when you're in the kitchen, it's easy to start to eat because you're in the kitchen. In fact, many of us actually will come to the kitchen and open up the refrigerator, which is right over there, and stare at it, right? So think about that. What is your place of prayer for God? Because he gave us his body and blood in a very specific place. Right, that upper room. He gave his body and blood to the apostles as they celebrated Last Supper, and then he poured out when he was on that cross for us. So what is a special place for you and God where you pray? If you don't have one, think about creating one. Ask him for his insights, and then find a place in your house and dedicate, this is my place for prayer. And then every morning, and maybe every evening, go to that place and pray, and you'll find that your relationship with him will increase. God bless you, and thanks for joining me for Faith at Home in the Diocese of Trenton.